Hey guys, how are you? It's Hitman23, and I'm here to do a wrap-up video of the Tampa Bay Collectors Con, which I attended to today. And I'm going to do some name dropping now, some big-time name dropping. So I was lucky enough to meet up with some YouTubers today, and really that was the impetus of me going, was being, getting the chance to do that, to meet up with some YouTubers. Of all of them, I actually never met them personally except for one. I've met up with Mike Sticks and Seams before at the Palmetto show a couple years ago, but the other gentleman and lady I have never met in person, and it was an actual absolute pleasure to meet everybody there today. I got to meet Mr. Lou Rock TV. I got to meet Mr. Who else did I meet today? Mr. Lurak TV. I met Bart, the PSA card guy. I met Junior Baseball Fanatic 12. I met Elite Hunters, James. And I met, who else? There was one other person I met. And I'm actually probably going to have to do this video in 2 sections because my phone is becoming very filled, the memory, and I may have to do short blasts here. But I met all those guys, and of course, last but not least, I met Mr. John Mangini, the John Mangini. But there was somebody else I met, and I got to go through my list, and I will give him a shout out when I remember. And all fantastic human beings, just really, really nice guys. I get to pick John's brain a little bit today, which is really cool. We've done some stuff, live before with Zombie. I've been on live with him once or twice. It was just great getting to meet him personally. Couple of honorable mentions that weren't able to make the show today because of other they were elsewhere. They had other responsibilities to take care of. Mr. Fisherbike, you were well missed today. I know you had to work, which, I understand. You got a very important job to do, so we definitely missed you. And MP and MC Fox, we missed you guys today, but I had reached out to Matt. He said he was going to a Rays game with the family, and that's definitely much more important, spending time with the family. And that's it. So I was able to pick up some cool stuff. And I also just got to say, if you guys aren't, subscribed to these channels, please do. Elite Hunters, Bart, the PSA card guy, Lou Rock TV, Sticks and Seams, John Mangini. Please give those guys a checkout and a sub, and please sub to Junior Baseball Fanatic 12. This young man, Liam, was there. Got to meet him. I believe he's 12. I'm not sure. That's the name of his channel. But he was there with his mom and dad. And it is just a pleasure to see this young man being involved in the hobby as it is. He's into vintage. He showed me a beautiful 1959 Roberto Clemente card that he picked up. And it's just really good to see that there are still kids involved in this great hobby, and that's where it's at, guys. It's where it lies with the kids. The strength and growth of the hobby lies with the kids, and that's where we gotta mentor these kids in this hobby and keep them interested in it. And it's great to see his dad and mom are there with him, supporting him all the way, and I think it's just fantastic. So that is that. I was able to make some nice pickups today, nothing too insane. First thing I did pick up was this really cool Mcfarland Mattingly. This is the All-Star Game version. I believe there's the other figure that goes with this set is the Derek Jeter. Now, I'm not sure if I have the Jeter version. I do have one Jeter version where he's fielding, but I'm not sure it's from this series. I opened these anyway, so it really doesn't matter. This is getting open. The packaging is not that great, and I have my other Donnie up there, so I want to put his away uniform, Mcfarland, up there with his Yankee Stadium uniform, and display that nice. So this is going to be opened and displayed nicely. Second thing I got, prices were all over the place there. Some people had really good prices. Some people had ridiculous prices. The stuff I got wasn't too expensive. I wasn't looking for anything heavy today. One of my goals was to definitely pick up some cards from my sampler set, which I did. I'm trying to get a card representative from every card set ever made. I know that is a really ambitious project, which I'll probably never finish, but it's just fun to do. I even told John today, I said, it's one of those lifelong projects. My eyes are probably closed forever before I ever complete it, but it's just something cool. And my goals in this this project is not to get a superstar card or a Hall of Fame card or a great rookie card in it. I want just really nice, clean, beautiful looking examples of a card. I don't care who the player is. I am going to keep budget in mind. I'm not going to spend a lot of money on any one card because it is such a big project. So again, it's one of those lifelong type things that I just always be picking away at, because the history of the game is just fantastic, and doing it through cards is even better. So I was able to knock off 4 cards from the Bowman run today, the original Bowman run. I picked up a 48, 49, 50, and a 51 Bowman. And there's some stories. If there's a story behind a card, I will pick up a card. So the guy I went to had a binder. I only had about a page or two of the 49 Bowmans, and this is actually the nicest looking card that he had in terms of eye appeal and just registry and everything. And the set itself, in terms of what it isn't a beautiful looking set by any stretch of the imagination, but it's still cool to have a 1949 Bowman card. And this is card number 51 of 240, and it's Herman Wehmeyer, Wehmeier. He was a pitcher for the Cincinnati Reds, and he was a right-handed pitcher. And I saw that. It was priced right, and it was a very clean copy. So that will be in my all-time sampler set as the 1949 Bowman entry. So that was cool. And there's the back. So that's that. The next card, this is the 50 Bowman, and this is of catcher Mike Guerra, Guerra. He was a catcher for the Philadelphia Athletics. And of course, the story behind this card for me, a couple of things. It's a catcher card, so I had to have the guy in his catcher gear, and that's just a classic pose. But it just popped out of the page at me. It just popped right out of the page. The color, the green. I love the chalk line there. I love the stuff going on in the background. The guys playing whatever pepper against the stands. It's just a beautiful baseball card, and I think it's a well chosen representative for this project. So there's the front, and then the back is like that. And sorry for the glare, guys. And then this is the 51 Bowman. And again, 2 reasons why I picked this card. The first reason is the guy's name, Phil Massey. Now, the gentleman who takes care of my, I have a financial advisor, and his name is Phil Massey. I know this is not him, but the name is exactly spelled the same. So I'm like, I have to get that for that reason. 2, it's another catcher card. He played for the Chicago White Sox. And again, catcher and bat and threw right-handed. 2, he's Italian, so I like those Italian players. 3 or 4, I just love the background of that card. Again, it just kind of popped right out at me. I love the trees and the sky in the background. These are just fantastic, amazing cards. What they did in 1950 and 51 and 52, just fantastic looking, beautiful, beautiful examples of baseball cards. So that's that. And then the last card I'm going to show on this video is this is the 1952 card 95 of Luke Easter. And this is a really special one because my son's name is Luke, okay? Our last name is Pasqua. In Italian, Pasqua means Easter. So how could I not pick up a card of Luke Easter? And me and John Mangini were talking about Mr. Easter here and saying how he was a big dude, big slugger. He was 6'4.5". He weighed 235 pounds. He played first base for the Cleveland Indians and batted left through right. And again, just a fantastic card. Yes, I chose it for the name, but also, I mean, just again, the background of this card is fantastic. The color is just great on this card, and it's just something I had to add to the collection. So that's it for that stuff, guys. I'm going to go ahead and upload this video, keep it just about 10, and I will see you on the next one. And may the cardboard god shine down on each upon and every one of you. Peace. Later.